Hello, everybody. Welcome. And sorry, I had to actually take it off the calendar today because I wasn't sure when would work. And so I just got done with class for today and basically ready now to do this. So apologies for taking it off the schedule. I hope a lot of you just kind of catch me live anyway and don't go by the schedule. But this morning I realized I couldn't do it at the time that I had on the schedule. And by the time I realized that, I also couldn't do it at all. So here we go, totally different time. And we're about to get another little storm coming here. So hopefully the internet is going to hold up until we're finished. So what else is possible? And I just ran around outside with my horses, so I am still wet. So here we go. Elimination and eradication of the microbiotic desertification of dermis and the actualization of the microbiotic generative dermis for body and earth. Right and wrong, good and bad, pot and pock, all nine shorts, boys, povats, and beyonds. And please use the palms of your hands to run this process, or however you want to do it. Elimination and eradication of the microbiotic desertification of dermis and the actualization of the microbiotic generative dermis for body and earth. Right and wrong, good and bad, pot and pock, all nine shorts, boys, povats, and beyonds. Elimination and eradication of the microbiotic desertification of dermis and the actualization of the microbiotic generative dermis for body and earth. Right and wrong, good and bad, pot and pock, all nine shorts, boys, povats, and beyonds. And please expand out in all directions. And please allow your body to be relaxed. And also lower your barriers, lower your walls. And please receive from the earth. And if you like to help with that receiving, you can pull energy from the center of the earth through your feet, through your body, and out of the top of your head. And just create an energy flow from the earth through your body. While at the same time running this process. Elimination and eradication of the microbiotic desertification of dermis and the actualization of the microbiotic generative dermis for body and earth. Right and wrong, good and bad, pot and pock, all nine shorts, boys, povats, and beyonds. And we've had thunderstorms last night, all night long. And then throughout the day it was raining and a little bit of thunder, and now it's starting again. It's slowly getting dark and we're having more thunder again. How exciting. But right now it's raining more than it usually does by this time of year. So what are we creating by running this process together? Elimination and eradication of the microbiotic desertification of dermis and the actualization of the microbiotic generative dermis for body and earth. Right and wrong, good and bad, pot and pock, all nine shorts, boys, povats, and beyonds. elimination and eradication of the microbiotic desertification of dermis, and the actualization of the microbiotic generative dermis for body and earth. Right and wrong, good and bad, pod and pock, all nine, shorts, boys, puvats, and beyonds. And please expand out even more and intensify this process. And please also intensify your receiving. Allow the earth to be a contribution to you and your body. The house does start shaking when they're a little closer. This one is only a few miles away. So it might get even louder. Elimination and eradication of the microbiotic desertification of dermis, and the actualization of the microbiotic generative dermis for body and earth. Right and wrong, good and bad, pod and pock, all nine, shorts, boys, puvats, and beyonds. And yes, gifting and receiving in simultaneity. Elimination and eradication of the microbiotic desertification of dermis, and the actualization of the microbiotic generative dermis for body and earth. Right and wrong, good and bad, pod and pock, all nine, shorts, boys, puvats, and beyonds. And it's kind of cool that we all can be connected around the world and do this together without having to be in the same place at the same time. I was just sort of going, wow, streaming into all directions of the world. Pretty incredible when you really think about it. And what would it take to have that capacity without having to stream? What if we just were psychically aware when we are doing something together, when we're asking each other to contribute, and be willing to have that awareness? elimination and eradication of the microbiotic desertification of dermis, and the actualization of the microbiotic generative dermis for body and earth. Right and wrong, good and bad, pod and pock, all nine shorts, boys, pulvats, and beyonds. Elimination and eradication of the microbiotic desertification of dermis, and the actualization of the microbiotic generative dermis for body and earth. Right and wrong, good and bad, pod and pock, all nine shorts, boys, pulvats, and beyonds. Well, it's pretty intense sometimes. The static that gets created during a thunderstorm. By the way, if you have an animal out there that has a hard time with this kind of stuff, I do have a free audio that that can actually help animals. Let me see if I can multitask and find it for you. People have commented that when they have their animals listen to this over and over, that it really changed their sensitivity to thunderstorms, to fireworks, to all kinds of things. It's a pretty simple loop, so I just posted it here. I'm not sure if it went to all the platforms, but this is the free loop. So if you want to download it or have them just listen to it, please just repetitively have them listen to it. I've gotten, like I said, a lot of great feedback about it, so it's working. So one more time, elimination and eradication of the microbiotic desertification of dermis, and the actualization of the microbiotic generative dermis for body and earth. Right and wrong, good and bad, pod and pock, all nine shorts, boys, pulvats, and beyonds. And please intensify the process one more time. And please also keep it running even after this broadcast stops. Elimination and eradication of the microbiotic desertification of dermis, and the actualization of the microbiotic generative dermis for body and earth. Right and wrong, good and bad, pod and pock, all nine shorts, boys, pulvats, and beyonds. And thank you so much for playing with me. Thank you for being here. Have a wonderful rest of your day or start of your day, wherever you are. And I will see you again tomorrow. Thank you. Bye-bye.